Well, I'm here on the portage to McCrae Lake with
Sammy.
Sammy and I are doing a weekend trip here, just 2 nights. And it's really busy here on the portage, so I'm not going to film any more here. I'm just going to get the boat down there, and then I'll film again later on the water. Alright, Zamie's got her canoe loaded back there. I just took off. There were just too many people for me. There she is. Super low water here at McCrae Lake. There are barely any waterfalls coming down. I can't believe it. There's so many people here. Just waiting for Zamie to come off the portage, and we're heading into the lake to start looking for sights. Blue heron sitting right in here. See it? Did you see it? Alright, well, Zamie and I paddled through the lake and we got this beautiful campsite. I have actually stayed on this campsite before with Michelle, and it's a really nice site. It's up on a high cliff at the end of the lake, and we definitely have a storm rolling in, so that's why I haven't been doing any filming. We've got all our stuff set up. I set up the bug shelter over there, got my tent there, and Zamie's over there finishing up setting up her tent. And then the canoes are down that way. So as you can see, the sky is getting pretty ugly. It's been thundering for about a half hour now, but it's been pretty distant, but it's starting to get closer. And we're just gonna keep battening down the hatches here and getting everything set up so we can stay nice and dry for the next couple days. It's supposed to be a lot of rain this weekend. Just down tying up the canoes. Doesn't actually look too bad down here. Looks like the storm is more over on the other side of the lake from us. Because over here where we are, we have like nice blue sky above us. So it would be great if it missed us. We have like a lot of rain coming this weekend, so I'm sure we're gonna get some of it, but it'd be nice to miss some if we can. Hello! Oh, finally. We were rushing around like crazy. It's been thundering like crazy.
Yeah.
A lot. The wind picked up.
It's good.
Yeah. Sammy, what do you think?
Beautiful. Now that the camp chores are done, go for a dip.
Yes.
Beautiful out. It's hot.
It's really hot. What is the temperature? Do you know today?
I don't know.
I think they said it was 42 with the Humidex.
Yeah.
So it's really hot, and the sun has come back out a little bit, which is great. And we're going to take advantage and go for a swim, and we're just going to wear our clothes because they're already soaking wet with sweat. So we're just going to go in and cool off. It's a beautiful water behind us, McCrae Lake, and we'll see you in a bit. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Think I need my whistle in the water? It's like the same temperature as the air.
It's hot. It's not refreshing, but it's better than the air.
Oh, this is a nice place to get in and out.
See?
Okay, I'm in. I've got seaweed stuff on my legs, so
Right?
All right, here we go.
Isn't it nice?
That's great.
That's so peaceful.
That's some good stuff right there. Oh wait, I gotta do the hair flip.
That was
Oh, that was so loud and I missed it.
it'll
There's a big rumble. It started thundering really bad, and then it actually started dripping just a tiny bit. So we got out of the water and we're just sitting on this rock, waiting for this storm to come. It seems to be the story of my summer. I'm waiting for a storm to come, and it just nothing ever happens. Which I'm not complaining, but you know, I mean, we're ready. Like, you know, I wouldn't love it, but I mean, I'm happy if it misses us. Look at the blue sky down there. It's nice. There's just this big rumble of thunder, but I missed it, so. And the birds are chirping away, and we've got a buffalo in front of our campsite. It looks like a buffalo sticking out of the water. It's a tree stump, of course, but you know, I saw a moose last week, and it was actually a moose, so you never know. I know it's probably not a buffalo. Okay, but it's over there. We seem to be okay. Look at, we have a little bit of sun over here, and some deer flies that are driving me crazy. But so far the bugs have been really good, actually, so I'm not complaining. I haven't seen any bugs.
Better than I expected.
Oh, they're like 150. Oh, I got that!
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh, wow. The sky is angry. We're sitting here watching this like lightning and thunderstorm while we're in the sunshine. It's so weird. Look at it. Well, we got the tarp up. We came up from swimming and changed our clothes, and now we've got the torrential downpours coming down. So we're just hanging out in here. I think we're gonna start supper soon. I brought salmon. We were gonna have salmon on the campfire, but we don't have any wood and we don't have a campfire, so we're just gonna have the salmon. And Zamie brought little potatoes and asparagus to go with it. So it is storming like crazy. We're in the lovely shelter of the tarp, but our feet are still getting wet, and the bug shelter is over there on the other side, and it is just getting blown around like crazy. It is nasty out. Thunder, lightning, it is everything. Windy. We're beside a huge rock, like a huge rock face, and I was like, oh yeah, the tarp will be good on this side because we'll be protected. No, we have a whole bunch of trees in front of us, like stopping the wind and stuff, and we're still, you know, feeling the effects for sure. Oh my gosh. So, oh, look at the lightning. You can see it through the tarp. Well, we're sitting in the shelter and there's like torrential downpours. Zamie's over there. She's literally, like, we have a river running through our shelter. Apparently we didn't choose wisely. I thought having this big like rock cliff like on either side of us would shelter us from the wind and the bad weather, but wrong. So we can't even really make dinner right now because there's no place to put the pots or the pans. Yeah. I'm done now. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Okay, well, the rain has slowed down a little. Yes, it's still pouring buckets. When I say a little, I mean that because it was really like ridiculous torrential downpours. Like we saw this like little river become created, pushing through all those leaves. It was pretty cool. Anyways, so what I did was I took a little kind of a leaf stick moat just to kind of slow the water down here in the middle. And then what we're going to do is Zamie and I are going to take turns using the cooking station. I'm going to use the one on the right and she's going to use the one on the left at different times so that, you know, we're still doing our social distancing. We're about 6 feet away from each other in the tarp. It's a pretty big tarp. But I'm making salmon and she's boiling some potatoes and she's got some dressing or something to fry them up in. And then she's making asparagus too. So should be delicious. Well, the rain has lightened up a little bit. It's still raining on and off. We've got some dinner going. Amy's over here. She's got some little teeny tiny potatoes and they're boiling in some water. Oh, thank you. And over here, I just had one of those potato company mini potato kind of containers at home, and I thought, you know what, I'll just bring it for the salmon. We were supposed to make it on the fire, but obviously that's not happening. So I just got that in there with some foil on the top, and it's got skin on the bottom, so that seems to be cooking pretty nice. Well, I just took the foil off the salmon. It actually looks really good. It's starting to cook. I'm pretty impressed. Right, well, the salmon, potatoes, and asparagus are all done. It looks amazing. I ended up cooking the salmon in that container right on the stove, and it worked pretty good, actually. I'm just gonna fold that up into, like, make it flat and stick it in the Ziploc bag and stick it right in the bear vault. So we are going to eat, and I can't wait. It looks so good. It stopped raining for about, I don't know, half an hour or more now. And this is where my tent was, and the river was running through it. That one that broke through down by where we are, over by the tarp, this one. So it was running right under my tent. Everything in my tent seems to be good. There's a couple of very small areas that are wet, just one of the corners and one of the top, but it's all good otherwise. So we moved it over here. Sammy and I just picked it up and kind of slid it over here, so it should be good from now on. And that's about it. It's really it's clearing up a little bit. Looks like we might get a sunset. I don't know. There looks like we maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's about, what time is it, Amy? 7:15. It stopped raining, so we're gonna grab the chairs and sit outside. Like, well, you know. Well, sometimes I do tough trips and sometimes I do fun trips. And this weekend is a fun trip with 5 to 10 millimeters of rain expected yesterday and today. We decided to tarp the privy. I have colitis and somewhere that I spend a bit of time, and it's very uncomfortable sitting there in the pouring rain, especially when it's downpouring and there's bugs all over you. So we set this up yesterday when we got here, and it has been awesome. Well, good morning from a very dark and dreary McRae Lake. It's about 5:30 in the morning. It is pouring rain as forecast, and just got up to use the privy, and I am going back to bed. It's still very, very, very hot out. Hot and rainy. Well, it's just coming up on 8 o'clock, and Amy is awake now. I went back to sleep after I was up at 5:30, and just got up around half an hour ago. Just been checking stuff out. It's still raining. It's supposed to rain all day, but it's not like a huge amount of accumulation at any time. It's just a light rain, which is okay, and it's still really, really warm out, so it's not too bad. We're just kind of slowly moving here. Amy just boiled some water, and she's making herself a coffee, and I have a nice hot chocolate here, and she's going to be making pancakes this morning, so I'm pretty excited. And they're blueberry.
Yep, got some fresh blueberries.
And some syrup.
Yep. Can't forget the syrup.
It's pretty exciting. I haven't had pancakes out in a while, so I'm really excited for this breakfast. So I'm just going to sit here and drink my hot chocolate and film a little and wait for my food. Alright, well, Amy has decided to use the Camper Christina method to make pancakes. I don't know, I'm sure someone invented it before me, but on my very first trip I started making pancakes like this, and it's the easiest way, I think. You just put the water in the bag and mix it right in the bag, and then pour it right out of the bag, and you throw away the bag, and there's no dishes. So
Much less messy
yeah.
than doing it in a pot.
Pancake making has begun. Apparently this one is mine. It looks so good. Look at the size of those blueberries. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I have my little syrup containers there too. Those are great. blueberry pancakes with lots of syrup. Yum. Well, the rain has stopped, which is nice. I don't know if that'll continue for long, but just sitting out here on one of the big rocks and just looking out over the lake, enjoying the view and listening to our neighbors tell stories. Not that time. Got my dinner yet? Well, I ran up to put the bug shelter away because it stopped raining for a while and I want to get it away before it dries or gets wet again. And Amy caught a fish! Oh boy, I can barely see it on here. I spent the last few hours doing some fishing, tried a bunch of different spots along the rocks on the campsite because we have some really big cliffs in the front, and nothing. Amy got a little tiny fish and I don't even think I had one bite. I think I maybe had one bite the second cast and that was it. So no fish for dinner so far. We were gonna have lunch and then maybe go for a paddle, but the sky's getting dark again. And the wind's been picking up, so I think it might start raining again. But we're just kind of on a wait and see basis. I've got my lunch out. I just have a salami wrap I was actually going to have for lunch yesterday. It has some 2-year-old cheddar on it, and just going to have that. And I got out some chocolate covered almonds, and just going to sit here on the cliff I guess, and have our lunch. Amy's over there making her lunch and she's got peanut butter and jelly wrap, but her peanut butter is in a little pouch. Show them your pouch. Oh, she's got assaulted by flies.
Well, Justin's. You can only get them in the States.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Of course, they have all the cool stuff. You guys send us some cool stuff, would you? Like, seriously. I need some tuna with some ranch in it and some peanut butter packets.
That would be good.
Yeah, thanks. Amy has an Ursack like I do. You guys have seen my Ursacks in my videos. It's white and it's all grungy looking because it's super old and it's been through the bush a million times. I think I've had mine for 3 or 4 years now. I've had it for a while. You have a newer one.
Yeah, it's one of the newer ones.
And it's the same size as mine by the looks of it, which is the XL.
Yeah.
And I think there's a bigger size out now.
I think so, but this is like the XL.
So Amy's telling me all this stuff about how she's closing the bag and crisscrossing, and I wanted to show you guys because I don't have this with my bag. It's older. So if you're getting a newer one, then maybe this will help you, I guess. You learned all this stuff from the website,
Yeah, I
right?
went to the Ursack website. They have some videos, which is good because there's some good tricks on it.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the keys with the Ursacks, the newer ones, is you have to cross the strings inside first to get the tight seal. So you get and you pull one first and then the other. And then on the website, they also show you to do a knot, but then to go once more. And then you do the same thing on the other side as well.
Huh.
And then you get the tight seal. And these are reflective, so at night when you're going to hang it up, your headlight kind of
Yeah, that's pretty
reflects
awesome
it also,
too.
or in the morning if it's still dark when you go get it off the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then also tying it to the tree, they tell you to, once it's around the tree, to do a figure 8 knot as well. Around the tree. So that the tree's here, that way if the bear pulls on it, it tightens the knot instead of loosening it.
And so that would make the bag close even tighter.
Yeah. If
Not
you yanked
open.
on it.
That's
So,
awesome.
and it keeps the critters out too, not just the bears.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that little lesson.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. We're going for a little explore around our campsite area, and there's these really cool assuming there's some kind of a fungi, mushroom, but they feel really neat. It's like, it feels like rubber. And it's black on one side and green on the other. Wonder what these are. Anyone know? So cool. Oh. All of a sudden the camera goes wonky because I have these bugs biting me. Well, it's about 3:30 and we're just sitting out here on the rocks because it's still not raining. It stopped raining, I don't know, somewhere around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and now it's like 3:15, so it's been nice. We got a nice breeze, and we're just sitting here waiting for the next storm to come. We're assuming our luck is going to run out soon, and we're going to have to go back under the tarp, but I'm pretty happy with what we've had. Like, we were supposed to have rain the entire day. It was just a total write-off today and tomorrow. And now tomorrow it's only 20 POP in the morning. It's supposed to be sunny all day. So we're going to hang in and, you know, just enjoy the peace and quiet while we have it. Hopefully it'll stay quiet out here for the night. We have some new neighbors, so we'll see what happens. And that's about all I got to say right now. What about you? You got anything?
No, just enjoying the relaxing breeze.
Okay, see ya. Alright, well, the sky's getting darker and darker, so I built a little bit of a dam using some rocks from around the camp, and hopefully that will keep the water from running down where we're cooking dinner. It's cocktail time here at McCrae Lake, and I have a very delicious coconut rum with blueberry raspberry squirty stuff. I don't know which one, it's probably a Dasani. And then Zamy gave me some blueberries to put in it. So, and I don't know if you see these things. What that is? Ice cubes. Zamy has a Zeti. Zamy has a Zeti. Is that what it's called? A Zeti? Zamy has a Yeti.
No, a clean canteen.
Well, it keeps ice apparently for 2 days in 1,000,000-degree heat, and it's true. Look, there's ice. What's happening over here?
Well, I thought I would, I'm having shepherd's pie tonight, but I thought I would zhuzh it up a little bit
Okay,
by adding...
wait. What is that, a package?
It's a freeze-dried meal, a
Okay.
Happy Yak shepherd's pie,
Yeah?
but I thought I'd zhuzh it up by putting some garlic and onion added into it as well.
Oh, weren't you fancy?
Yes.
Put anything else in there?
No, it comes with mashed potatoes too that you put on top.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks.
Yes.
Alright, I just put the spaghetti, and well, I didn't just. It's been about 10 minutes or so. I put the spaghetti in the pot, I put the peppers in there, the dehydrated peppers, and I put some garlic powder in, and the vodka sauce, which I've had before, and some water, and I'm just letting the spaghetti boil in the sauce while it simmers down, I guess reduces. Alright, Zamy, what's going on over here?
So I fried up the onions and the garlic, and then I added the package in with some water, and I'm just cooking it for about 2 minutes, and then it comes off and you cover it for 10 more minutes.
Yeah?
And then you gotta, in the interim, just boil some water, and they've created some little mashed potatoes too that you put on top. And it also comes with a little ketchup pack also.
Oh my goodness.
So,
No gravy though.
it's got like a gravy kind of in it, right?
Actually, it smells really good, so I'm interested to see how
So
it
now I'm
is.
going to cover it up and just take it off the heat for 10 minutes and let it sit.
Okay, well, check back. Oh, my spaghetti is done. It looks really good. I put a couple of chunks of 2-year-old cheddar in it and melted it. And I also added some marble cheddar to it. And the sauce is really thick. All right, what's happening over there?
Alright, so I made my mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
My shepherd pie has been sitting for 10 minutes. That looks pretty good.
trying to like reach way over with my selfie stick. Okay, got it.
So now I'm just going to put the mashed potatoes right on top. Actually, maybe I'll mix this first before I do. Mashed potatoes go on top. Just spread it out. I'll tilt it.
And then do you let it sit again?
No,
or now
now
you
it's
just
ready
eat
to
it?
eat.
Awesome.
I will put the little ketchup packet on it and enjoy.
It's cool. Well, bon appetit.
Thank you.
Oh, it's 20 after 7. We've had dinner and cleaned up and sitting in under the tarp having some drinks. Still hasn't rained actually since like this morning, which has been great. It's been super windy and very dark clouds, as you can see. But so far, not much is happening. So it's been great. I'm really grateful for the wonderful weather that we've gotten in exchange for the EPOP or whatever. And those downpours we had yesterday were ridiculous. Like, we were just sitting under the tarp getting soaked because it was just coming in from all directions. It was nasty out. Anyways, we're gonna sit and have some more drinks, and we're just listening to some music, listening to the hip, and hanging out, chit-chatting. The sky has finally started to clear up. All the dark clouds are gone pretty much, and we might be getting a sunset here today. It's about 8:30 right now, and I think the sun sets at 9:04, so we might get getting a little show, so I'm pretty excited. We haven't really seen much except for dark clouds all weekend. We waited patiently all day. We took the tarps down when the clouds went away, and now we have got this absolutely incredible sunset. We even made a small little fire to take a picture of it because it is just simply stunning. Look at the sky. Unbelievable. So awesome. Pink over there. Look at how pink it is. It's just beautiful. How to have a fire without any wood. Bring some tea lights. Put in fire pit. Light. Take photos and videos from far away. It's about 9:50 and the sky is slowly starting to lose its color. It's still quite beautiful. Well, it's 11 o'clock and we just went and put the food away and we're starting to get ready for bed, and all of a sudden the wind just picked up and it started pouring. So we just finished everything and we were just about to get in our tents. So it's pouring now, and I'm going to get myself ready for bed and hopefully have a nice sleep. It's a little cooler tonight, so it should be much nicer to sleep in. Well, good morning. It is 5:45 here on McCrae Lake, and the sun is just coming up on the other side of the campsite. It's quite pretty. It's been raining all night, and the POP has gone down to 40% now, with a little accumulation over the next few hours. It's beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful sunrise here on McCrae Lake this morning. Just gorgeous. All right, well, it's 6:30 and we've decided to just pack up and head out. We want to beat the rush. Those two little portages can get super like busy, and there's a lot of people here, and neither of us want to fight that. So just having a couple of granola bars for breakfast And Zamie's going without. She's one of those people that doesn't like to eat in the morning. So we're just packing up our stuff and getting ready to head out. We'll probably be ready to head out by 7:30 and make our way over to the portage. Well, it's 7:30. We're almost all packed up to go, and just going to do the recap here. We'll still paddle out and film stuff, but might be crazy at the portage even though it is early. So just rather do it now. It's almost time to go. I'm sad.
It's sad. It was a good couple days.
Did you have a good time?
I did.
What was your favorite part of the trip?
The canoeing, actually.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But also just kind of having a little bit more of a low-key trip.
Yeah.
You know, things have been busy at work, and I needed just kind of to clear the head.
Yeah. It's nice to get away from COVID too, like just to be somewhere where you're not hearing about it and you don't have to worry about people being close to you. I mean, we've done our, distancing thing, and I'm fine with it. I know you're fine with it. So, well, I guess we'll get our boats loaded and get on our way. Hopefully the portage won't be too busy. It's pretty crazy there, so that's why we got up early. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thanks to Zamie for coming along. I'm glad you enjoyed the trip.
Yeah, and thanks for bringing me along.
And hopefully we'll do something again soon later on this year. So see you later.
Bye.
We're still going to keep filming. Just going to do the recap here, and then we'll do the end later, okay? Absolutely gorgeous out here this morning. Everyone's still asleep. Nice and quiet. Nice and calm this morning. We haven't seen anyone up, so should be nice on the portage. It's 8:45 and we're just on the portage. I took the canoe and Zamie took the pack because when she went to Swift to pick up her rental, they didn't have a yoke for her and she had asked for one. So she's going to use my removable yoke and put it in there, and then I'm going to carry the pack. So absolute heaven. There's nobody here. So nice. She said she couldn't do it, but she made it all the way through the portage without putting it down. Nice job, Zamie.
Thank you. Thanks for the encouragement.
All right, we're on the other side of the portage. Do you know what time it is, Zamie?
It is 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. We're heading to the portage to get to the parking lot. All right, we have arrived at the portage into the parking lot. Still nobody here, nice and quiet. So we're gonna get our stuff over to the cars now. Well, it's 20 after 9, and Zamie and I are just on the portage, and we're on our way back to get the canoes. We were able to actually back the cars into the start of the parking lot, which is great because there's nobody here right now. And we're just gonna get them in there, get them strapped on, and head out. That's something, look.
A little shell.
Oh, lucky me. Hope you're hungry. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at camperchristina.com. Thanks. Bye.